What's going on, guys? RTG here, and today we're going to be talking about 5 players who can play any position. The criteria that you need to have is you can defend any position and score from virtually anywhere. Alright, let's get right into it. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I basically made this video for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He is the prototype for the modern player that all prospects are looking for. All prospect scouts are looking for. Here's what it says on Basketball Reference for his position: small forward and point guard and shooting guard. And he's actually known more even to play power forward, and obviously since he is 7 foot, he can play the center. That is insane. He can pass the ball like a point guard, rebound the ball like a center, and play defense on any guy who he matches up against. This season, he averaged an insane 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, with 1.6 steals and 1.9 blocks. And to add to this, he was the top averager for his team out of everybody. He was the number 1 in all statistical categories. That's insane. And we know he can defend any position on the court. Number 2, LeBron James. LeBron James has been in the league for a long time now. What seems like forever. I feel like we haven't seen a season where LeBron hasn't dominated the NBA. He's a 4-time MVP, a 3 times Finals MVP, and even a 6-time All-Defensive, which you probably didn't even know. But LeBron's best season came probably in 2008, where he averaged 30 points, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. He's always been a great scorer from anywhere, but in the past couple of years, beginning with his Miami days, he's been actually willing to shoot the 3 more often, and he's shooting it at a pretty good clip, shooting around 36% from 3 this year, which is probably his best of his career. Actually, looking over now, his best was in 2012-2013 with Miami Heat, where he was the league MVP. We know that he can rebound like a center and defend any position, and this is really good how he's been able to stay this good even this age, and he's been able to go through 2 different styles of basketball. We know he can shoot, and we know he can defend any position. LeBron is going to have an awesome season again this year, but what everybody's really looking forward to is the 2018 offseason with LeBron. Number 3, Kawhi Leonard. Doesn't it feel like this guy has been in the NBA forever? He's only actually played 6 seasons in the NBA. His rookie season, he only averaged like 8 points and still a steal and a half in 24 minutes. But this year, he averaged an insane 25 points, 3.5 assists, and around 6 rebounds. We also saw the report that came out about Kawhi Leonard, and it said he'd be playing point guard for the San Antonio Spurs next year, mostly due to the absence of Tony Parker. So I'm sure he's improved his playmaking and passing skills this offseason. I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table on offense. But what we really know Kawhi Leonard for is his amazing defense. He's been a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year and was a finalist this year but got beat out by Draymond Green. He was a Defensive Player of the Year in 2015 and 2016. And he's always been known to be an excellent defender. He can switch onto anybody on the pick and roll, either a shifty point guard or a big center. He can defend any position, and that's what kind of classifies a player who can play any position. Number 4, Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis has only been in the league for a couple years, but he showed flashes of superstar potential. We know that coming into the draft, he was booed by the New York Knicks fans after he was drafted, which was almost a disgrace to him. But he came out on the floor and showed what he can do. In his first season, only playing 28 minutes, he averaged 15 points and 7 rebounds, also around 2 blocks a game. We know about his offensive skills. He can get inside, put the ball on the deck, and shoot the ball from anywhere. He's an excellent three-point shooter for his size, and also has excellent size. He's 7'3", which is one of the tallest in the NBA currently, next to Boban Marjanovic. But he's the tallest star right now, and we haven't seen anything like him probably ever. This year he averaged around 18 points, 2 blocks, and 7 rebounds. And we know that he can switch on to anybody. We've seen him lock down point guards, and of course he can lock down players his size. And he can also score against them because of his agility and quick feet for a player his size. Number 5, Kevin Durant. Now, I was kind of debating for this 5th one. I was either going to put Kevin Durant or Nikola Jokic. But we haven't seen enough defense on a point guard or a player not his size from Nikola Jokic. But of course, we've seen this from Kevin Durant. Nikola Jokic has showed us passing as a big man. But what I really went with was Kevin Durant. He's a one-time MVP in 2014 and also was the Finals MVP this year. He is a champion. He was the Rookie of the Year. He's a 4-time NBA scoring champion. He's listed at 6'9", 240 pounds. I can tell you that he is not 240 pounds, and he's around 7 foot. He might actually be 240 pounds thinking about it. He's one skinny dude, though. He averaged 32 points in his MVP season, which is insane. And we all know he's not the best defender, but can switch on to any player in the pick and roll. He can also, for his size, he has the best handles and footwork of any player. He's an elite player who plays on an elite team, and obviously he's one of those players who can't be stopped. By the way, guys, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. It really helps out. Comment your feedback and suggestions on the comment below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.